The first fight on the main event of UFC 250 was longtime veteran Eddie Weinland versus Sugar Sean O'Malley. At the start of the fight, nothing really happened with a lot of empty strikes, but Eddie then landed a good counter on Sean, but a little bit after that, Sean landed one of the best right hands I've ever seen. Literally outstanding. He knocked out Eddie. Eddie went to sleep. He went Z, 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 Z. It was an absolutely amazing performance by Sean O'Malley, getting the win in the first round. If you didn't believe in the hype train before, you ought to believe it now. Oh my God. Alright. Now that I've gotten over the last fight, we got a new fight in Neil Magny versus Anthony Rocco Martin. And in the beginning of this fight, they were both getting the same amount of strikes, and Martin tried to get Magny down for a while, but he failed with 2 minutes left, where Magny kept on chopping on Martin's legs oof. With 1 minute 30 left, Martin got Magny in the clinch again, but he couldn't do anything with it. He tried again, but just like the other attempts, he failed. And that was basically it for the first round. In the second round, Martin tagged Magny with a nice hit, and then took Magny down with a pretty big slam. But, again, he didn't do anything, as Magny got up and took control of it, but they released and began striking again. They ended up going right back to the clinch, where, again, nothing happened, and then they went back to the feet, nothing happened, and honestly, I didn't really know who was winning at this point because both fighters haven't done really much of anything. The only reason I would say that Martin's winning is because maybe the takedown, but that's about it. And to start the third round, Martin shot in for another takedown, but he missed it. He almost got it. He was about a second harder. If he went a little bit harder, he probably would have gotten it, but he didn't get it. So after that, Magny actually went for a takedown of his own, but he failed just like Martin did. And Martin was looking really tired for some reason, so Magny took this as an opportunity and started to land some really good shots. And he made Martin even more tired than he already was. Neil Magny then had a really good combination that hurt Martin and set Magny up to get in the clinch, where, again, nothing happened. At this point, Martin is so tired, he can't really throw any shots at Martin until, the last 30 seconds, oh my God. They both threw really heavy shots and hurt each other right before the end of the fight, but it went to the scorecards. So, the judges scored it 30-27, 30-27, 29-28, which I think he got the win because of that third round, which was heavy punches that hurt Martin. So, Magny won the fight 30-27, 30-27, 29-28, which is pretty good, but it wasn't a very good performance. I think he was kind of conserving himself, sort of, because at the end of the fight, he didn't look tired at all. He looked completely fine. Well, on to the third fight on this main card, which was Aljamain Sterling versus Corey Sandhagen. At the beginning of the fight, Sterling went out fast and got Sandhagen's back, and he almost got the submission. He went at it again and actually got under Sandhagen's chin, and he put him to sleep. I thought this fight was going to be an absolute war, but Sterling just showed us why he should get the next title shot with Peter Yan, not Jose Aldo. Him, Aljamain Sterling, just put on one of the best performances I've ever seen. Jose Aldo is coming off a loss. I don't know why he's in the title shot. I think that Aljamain Sterling should be in the title shot, but we'll see about that. That was just an amazing performance by Aljo there. The next fight on this card was the co-main event, which was Rafael Sunsao versus Cody Garbrandt. At the beginning of this fight, Cody hit a couple good leg kicks and then started to figure each other out a little bit. Cody then hit a good right hand as Rafael couldn't find an answer for any of Cody's hits. He kept on landing good leg kicks and good combos until the end of the round, but Cody was looking a lot better than he did in his last 3 fights, but he was still losing the fight because Rafael had hit some not powerful shots, but he's just hitting more shots. So in the second round, Cody landed some more good leg kicks that were starting to affect Rafael. They're kind of even at this point, but I would so far give it a Rafael. And with 1 minute left, Cody threw a bomb. I'm talking you, a bomb at Rafael. It didn't do anything. It just wobbled him a little bit. And then with 2 seconds left, Cody Garbrandt, oh my God, Cody Garbrandt threw one of the best punches I've ever seen and knocked Rafael unconscious, and the ref stopped the fight. It was literally pow, and the bell rang. It was probably more crazy than the OMalley fight. Like, I'm serious. The OMalley fight was insane, but come on. Dude, 1 second left in the round, and he knocked him out. Oh my God. Alright, now for the main event of the evening. We got the Lioness, Amanda Nunes, versus Felicia Spencer. In the beginning of the fight, Amanda had some good strikes and leg kicks, but then she hit a big right hand and another leg kick. Felicia went for a takedown, but it ended up that Amanda took her down. Oh my gosh. Amanda started getting some good elbows on the ground and pound, and she cut Spencer on the top of her eyebrow. Amanda then had a good ground and pound punch right before the end of the round 1. In the second round, Amanda landed a beautiful right hand, and a little later, Spencer landed a good jab on Amanda, but it didn't seem to affect her. Amanda then got a takedown with 3 minutes left in the second round and started landing some really good elbows to the back of Spencer's head. When they got back to the feet, she kept landing some good punches and leg kicks until the end of round 2. In the third, Felicia started with a good knee, but soon after, Nunes started raining down with a bunch of good shots, and Spencer hadn't seemed to put anything together. Nunes then threw Spencer down like she was a stuffed animal, picked her up, pushed her to the ground. She's making this fight look way too easy. She then started to ramp it up, and throw heavier shots. Yeah, she threw heavier shots. She's already dominating the fight, and now she just decides to throw some heavier shots. She's insane. So, Spencer was in trouble at this point, but the round ended. So, in round 4, it was basically the same as the other rounds, but just more power by Amanda. And Amanda just began smashing Spencer with really hard right hands. Amanda so far hasn't really been hit. She's been just hammering Spencer with leg kicks, body shots, and of course, her right hand. Over and over again. With 20 seconds left in the fight, Nunes rained down, and knocked her down, allowing her to go for a choke. But there wasn't enough time for it, and that was it for round 4. It was realized that she had a hematoma in the break before round 5, which just shows you how hard Amanda can hit and how much heart Spencer has. In round 5, Nunes just took her down, battered Spencer, and at this point, it just kind of seemed like the fight could be stopped at any point. But Amanda just kept battering Spencer on the ground until a doctor came in to check on Spencer to ask if she was okay. She said yes, so the fight went on, but the same thing happened. Amanda just kept destroying her all the way to the end of the fight, where she got a unanimous decision win. Amanda Nunes, my guy. Oh my gosh. This is the number 1 contender out there. And she's ragdolling her like she's a stuffed animal. If she's not the best women's fighter in UFC history, I don't know who is. She destroys everyone. No one's gonna beat her. Nobody. It's not gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Alright, if you liked the video, make sure to like, subscribe. You know the drill. And I'll see you in the next one.